and be known as something that is not just connected to the South Bay area of the Los Angeles. Hi everybody, this is Stephen Allen Fox, the music director and conductor of the West Coast Wind Symphony. For the last 3 years, we've been performing concerts as the South Bay Wind Ensemble. And recently we decided that a name change would be a good idea. Now we are known as the West Coast Wind Symphony. The concept behind this name change is to become a larger regional ensemble, something that can be connected to anywhere along the western coast. Not just the South Bay region of Los Angeles, but the entire West Coast region. With this change to becoming the West Coast Wind Symphony, we have a vision of filling a void here on the West Coast where there is no go-to ensemble that is considered the premier wind ensemble or wind symphony of the region. Many times when people think of a wind ensemble or a wind symphony, they think of the Dallas Winds from Texas. And that's kind of the American elite of wind ensembles. But we'd like to be that here on the West Coast and create our own personality and our own energy of what it means to be a great wind symphony and wind ensemble right here in the West. So you might be asking, what is a wind symphony? What's the difference of a wind symphony to a concert band? If you think of it this way, a concert band is something people typically relate to a community band or they relate it to a school ensemble, and many times it has multiple people playing on different parts. When you're performing with a wind symphony, not only does it typically mean higher caliber concert music, but it also means that throughout the ensemble, many of the parts are covered by only one person. The only exception to that may be the clarinet section, the trumpet section, and sometimes the flute section, only because to balance against the rest of the ensemble, you may need more than one player on the part. But for the majority of the ensemble and for most of the music we play, you will be hearing one person per part, which basically means you have to have players who are capable of carrying one part on their own at a level that is comparable to everybody else in the ensemble. There is nowhere to hide. When you come to the concert, you are our target audience. We want people to come who enjoy exciting, inspiring performances of high quality music in great venues, just like those who like to go experience the Los Angeles Philharmonic at Disney Hall or the Pacific Symphony at Segerstrom. We want those kinds of audiences. We want you, the people who love great live entertainment that is ensembles of large numbers of people. We're talking 50, 60, 70 musicians all together creating great music. If that's something exciting to you, if you get inspired by the great composers of today and the past, if you get inspired by seeing quality musicians present something at a very high level, all working together to give you passion and energy and emotional experiences that tell a story, then this is the ensemble for you. If you do decide that you'd like to come to one of our concerts, for example, the one coming up in less than 2 weeks on Valentine's Day called Revelations, what you can expect is quality music, quality performers, a quality venue, presented in a story format. It's music that from beginning to end takes you on an emotional and musical journey that gives you different senses and experiences. And when it's finished, you will have been lost from reality for a couple hours and hopefully leaving with an emotional experience that in some level, even if it's scary or sad or whatever, it's happy because it's a human experience. And that's what you can expect. Quality, entertainment, and artistic performance. Beyond only attending our concerts, we hope that you will consider getting involved with the West Coast Wind Symphony. Our parent organization is the South Bay Music Association. So there's a variety of ways you can get involved. Obviously, as an audience member. You can also become a donor or a sponsor. You can become a board member, or you could just be a volunteer at one of the concerts to help us be able to bring this great entertainment and artistic quality performances to the West Coast and South Bay region. We really hope that you'll consider one of our performances, maybe even becoming a musician yourself. And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, at the Redondo Union High School Auditorium for our concert, Revelations. See you soon.